Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. In the last episode, we got a new Carl rune that I desperately want to put on. We're gonna upgrade our communion rune, and then I desperately want clear deep sea lake. Because this next area that we're gonna be heading to, it's gonna have a lot of poison in it. And also, I want to purchase as many Molotov cocktails as I can, make sure my blood vials are all caught up. Great. This next area, not really the hardest thing in the world, but for whatever reason, I really do struggle in it. So I'm going to be taking things a little bit slow, and hopefully we'll get through it in the end. We are going to the Nightmare in this episode. To be more precise, we're actually going to the Nightmare Frontier. Now, you may remember the lecture building a tiny bit. We've been here, but we really didn't do all that much. That is all going to change, because we're going to go to sort of the connecting area to this area. I'm still not too sure on their correlation exactly. And hey, shinies! Oh, another graduate guy. Well, I'm gonna do this guy a favor and put him out of his misery, because chances are he probably has tons of loan debt. Yeah, he's just guarding some madman's knowledge. I kind of forgot to show that off last time we were near the lecture building, but yes, let's dash into the door. No, let's open this incredibly large door and head into the unknown. This is the Nightmare Frontier, and it has some lovely imagery. Tombstones that have like flesh in between them. Kind of odd. I'd be lying though if I actually don't like this area a lot. It's just kind of hard. Now, the reason I chose to do this area after Celestial Emissary is because I'm going to try my best to get every item. I know I'm going to miss a couple, but yeah, I'm going to try my best to get one in particular. I'm going to get the... Yes, we got the visceral attack against this enemy, which is like a wolf, but it's not. It's really, really gross. I'm going to get 5 blood bullets there, and also some lead elixirs. I've never used a lead elixir in this game. Not even sure on the purpose of them, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is the Nightmare Frontier. Not the most friendly place in the world. It is the... That was really loud. Oh, it wasn't really that deadly, though. It is a location in which we're going to find a... Ooh, I did not know you aggroed on me, sir. Pardon me. Whoa! You need to settle down, buddy. Yeah, these guys, I don't know, man. They seem weak enough, but give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's basically the best way I have to describe that. Alright. I want to aggro this guy, but not his other hunter friend. There we go. Let's try and be a nice guy and try and make let's just... It's like, hey! How you doing? He doesn't seem to like that gesture all that much. So this is this is why I do not like doing this area. You have to fight 2 hunters. We don't really have to fight them, but they're in your way. And these guys are not pushovers, even at my level. I am going to say I'm probably above the suggested level for this area. Ooh, nice. Get that visceral attack. I know how great the other one's on his way. We got a church member with a threaded cane. I think that's what it's called. Is that a threaded cane or something? I don't really remember. Still haven't used that weapon. I've made a couple alternate characters, and so far I kind of like... Not really the hunter's axe anymore. I mean, it's good, but... Yeah, that's kind of... Yo should probably stop. Yo should probably stop. No, you should probably stop that, sir. Your cane hurts. Trying to throw a poison knife. Yeah, I don't know if you should be throwing knives this close to... Whoa! No, Dad, no. You do not defeat me. I'm the protagonist, god dang it. And I'll also drop some lead elixirs. Yeah, I'm not too sure on how useful those are, but yeah. That's why I like coming here a bit later. Because I usually can't outrun those guys, and I do not like to fight them. And where is this other beast at? I like to call them... Oh, he's right there. I like to call them beasts, but I'm still not sure on exactly what a beast is in this game. I mean, I've seen the beast enemies, but is this considered a beast too? I'm not too sure on that. So for the sake, we'll just call them nightmare beasts. because they only show up in the nightmare, and they're really, really gross. But anyways, we're going to go to a sort of pseudo-secret area. This is pretty much just going to unlock a shortcut, and also a little event with an NPC. Now, I've seen tons of people miss this event, and it's really a shame because it's pretty much a FromSoft's tradition to put this into the game, so I really want to make sure we got it in this playthrough. And I'm just going to run past all these guys. Yeah, the guys with the boulder, they do a ton of damage. Do not mess with them. I mean, you could if you want, but honestly, there's little to no reward. Alright. We've made it to the first shortcut in this area of 2. There could be more, but at the same time, not too sure. We're going to sit on this tombstone. It's going to gradually fall down, bring us back to this beginning area. Maybe kind of hard to figure out that, yes, this is the beginning, but if you come over this hill, yeah, just takes you back to the first lamp. So that's been taken care of. We're going to come up here, and that is kind of weird looking. A lot of tombstones here. And now, yep, there he is. I'm going to try and... Okay, what's that? Alright, how do I put things on my right touchpad thing? Like that? Okay, good. You may recognize this character, or may not. He's basically the guy that trapped us in the lecture building in the first place, and also gave us that tonsil stone. Yeah, he's gonna try and do some damage to us in this area, which we obviously don't want, but we kind of do at the same time, just because it's a cutscene. So before we do that, I'm going to quickly assassinate this guy, just for some more blood echoes. And also, if I can do this next part in one go, I'd actually be very surprised. But the way things have been turning out in practice, that may prove quite cumbersome. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. But over here, it's probably one of the best runes in the whole game. Clockwise Metamorphosis 3. That is going to greatly increase your stamina. So I highly recommend you pick up that rune. Probably the best pickup in this entire area. This way to witness a miracle, you say. Suspiciously close to where we saw that spider guy. Yeah, just a heads up. He's gonna do some damage to us. And I want the set with the most frenzy resistance on it. That would be the hunter set for the time being. So let's equip that and go for this miracle item. Patches, I don't understand what your sick obsession with pushing people down holes is, but it's getting kind of old. Yeah, if you try and go for that item, you'll get sent into this sort of poison ravine. And I'm going to be trying to do my best and clear this area. Now, you can go this way to get a very secret item, or you could turn right around and not have to deal with any of this and pretty much just proceed on with the level. But because I love you guys so much, I'm going to try my best show off this secret item, which it's not going to be easy to get to. I still have not found a kind of foolproof way of getting to it without actually dying. I'm going to try my best. Take care of these enemies before we do anything, because I do not want them to interfere. And oh no, that gives me a different kind of poison, which is, yeah, fast. That, not really an insta-kill, but it does a lot of... Ooh, yeah, no. Good. So far we're doing okay on our blood vials, so that's great. Take out these tiny ones. Nice. I did it in sync. It's good. Always you want to get your kills, you know, fashionable. Okay. So here's my issue with this area. You're slowly getting poisoned, and you can't move all that great. You know, that's fine. But then we're going to encounter an enemy which, to dispose of quickly, we have to move very fast. And it's guarding probably one of the coolest PvP items in the game, which I definitely want to show you guys. So my main way of getting past this part is actually, what does that work? Okay. Let's use a sedative. Now the sedative is going to reduce frenzy. And there's something that's going to give us a lot of frenzy. Yeah, I don't know why I drank that already. So what happens when you get your frenzy all the way up? That happens, and you lose a bunch of your HP. So pardon me while I chug a million blood vials just to beat this one enemy, and I believe... Yeah, we're just going to keep getting frenzied. Oh wow, that cannon shot actually did a ton. And I wasted my second shot. That's not really good. So basically, whenever this brain is fixated on you, you will slowly build up more and more frenzy. There is no way around it unless you beat the enemy. But getting close to it is basically not advised, because as a grapple attack, that will build frenzy even faster. I am actually very surprised I did not die here. I had to use almost all of my blood vials, but hey, at least we'll get our reward. Drumroll, please. The messenger's gift. Was it really worth all that? No, not at all. But this item is still relatively unknown, and it should be under spell items. Where is it? There it is. A strange gift from the messengers, inhabitants of the dream, who revere the brave hunters, used to envelop oneself in a black nightmarish mist, then transform into a messenger. The illusion is a parlor trick. Yeah, what does that mean? Basically, it's chameleon. But this time you turn into a messenger. So when you're invading someone else's world, you just appear as a messenger, and lo and behold, you're actually a person, and then you kill them and get their insight. Probably one of the funnest items in the game, in my opinion, because since this game is still relatively new, at least for me, scaring people with that item is just so much fun. I can't even express to you how much fun it is. So grab it if you have enough arcane to use it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use it in this playthrough, since we're obviously not an arcane build. We are a quality build. I didn't actually think ooh, that was really badly mistimed. I didn't actually think quality was going to be good this time around, because it was actually very bad in Dark Souls 2. Oh yeah, I just decided to make that type of build for this playthrough. Yeah, so far it's working out pretty well. Ludwig's is very OP, basically just R2 to win. Can't complain about that. Enough of talking about my build. Now, we're going to come into this area, and now is the point in which, guys, I think I'm actually going to head back. Because I have, like, no blood vials, and this next section is still relatively difficult, and also some blood echoes I probably should spend. So really quickly, I'll meet you back in a sec once I get back to the Hunter's Dream. And alright, I have returned from the dream, and I now have 20 blood vials again. I had to spend a majority of my blood echoes to get my materials back up, but trust me, you want 20 blood echoes. You probably want more than 20 blood echoes, but no. You're probably going to want 20 blood vials at all time, because, you know, that frenzy enemy we ran into, we're going to run into another one in this area. And I don't like that. But before we do any of that, what do you say we talk to Patches again? Well, then again, we don't actually get to talk to him because he's so far up there. Is there anything else to do? Not really. But now that he's kicked us down that hole one time, we can come up here and pick up the Cold Blood Flower. And yeah, we can't really talk to him right now. But we'll get our chance to have a good talk with him in the future, so don't worry about that. And I wonder, is there anything else down here? No, there isn't. I don't know why I thought there was. I thought I saw something when I came through here, but I didn't. I just wanted to double check. I mean, might as well knock out this guy again. I was planning on actually not using that many blood vials, which is why I destroyed him. That's awkward. Okay. Finished you off a little bit. There we go. That's the desired effect. Alright. But yes, now that we've done that, let's come up here. And I think there is actually a little bit of a hidden area. I can't recall if there's anything too worthwhile to even pick up here, though. Chances are that there actually isn't. But I want to make sure I can just show off this area as completely as possible. We got Madman's Knowledge, not too bad. And a bunch of these squirmy little disgusting monsters. I'm not a fan, squirmy little monsters. Knock you guys out. Some of my sword attacks. Why not? Why not? What were they guarding exactly? some cold blood. Not too great, but hey, at least now you know what's over here. So if you're playing at home, you don't have to come down here if you don't want to. I think this is also, yeah, a lot of Madman's knowledge in this area. Is that for a lore reason? Yeah, probably. Dude, I know you're having fun in the pool and stuff. Don't spit. God, there's a lot of stuff that wants to kill me today. Holy crud. Bleh. Let's navigate our way back to where we fought those 2 hunters. Because there's actually going to be, I believe, another Carl rune that I want to pick up. Not a lot of runes in this game. I've noticed that. I think I'm only missing 1, which is Claw Mark, which isn't even that great in the first place. So, yeah. I'm kind of let down on that. That's what people's major criticism about this game is that there's not really too much customization, but it never really bothered me. As a guy that PvPs only occasionally, it wasn't the end of the world for me, and I think I was not supposed to do... Oh. Hey, I guess everything happens for a reason. Did not know that Madman's knowledge was actually down there. But hey, we'll grab him. So now, we should probably do the jump properly now. Let's jump. There we go. If we follow this path for a little while, we should get, I think, another, yes, Fading Lake. The heck if I know what that do, but it's there if you want it. I know it increases some of our resistances. I'm not sure of what, though. It's definitely not Frenzy. I know that for sure. Alright. Let's quickly keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, because I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. Yeah, Frozen Cold Blood. You're going to get poison a lot. So imagine if you did not have that rune on, that increased your poison resistance that we got from the Forbidden Woods. And you'd probably be getting a lot more poison here than normal. Although I could put on the White Church set, which also would help. The issue with that is it has very low Frenzy resistance, and when I go against those enemies that cast Frenzy, that's obviously going to be another problem. And what is on you? I'm quite curious. Oh, Deep Sea. I think that increases poison resistance even more, so that's a good pickup if you're having like a lot of problems in here too. And I want to quickly assassinate you. Today is the day you die, friend. I apologize. You had a good life, but eventually everything must come to an end. Except for me, because for some reason I can never die. You gotta love the Souls game. Yeah. Let's, I kinda wanna knock out that guy that's throwing rocks at everybody, but... Actually, not everybody, but mostly just me. I guess it doesn't really matter. That Cold Blood Flower thing, ooh, did not see him ever use that attack, is yet again another reagent for the Chalice dungeons. I still do not know how I'm going to be handling those, by the way. I think I'll just kind of figure it out as we go in the coming months. Anyways, coming up here is another one of those Frenzy ladies. I don't like them. I'm gonna run past her. Oh god, I don't even know if I can at this point. I don't want to fight her or not. Do I want to fight her or not? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to fight her. Screw this, man. I do not. I don't even care anymore. And yeah, that grappling attack is just evil. Because it forces you to stay in the frenzy range, and then does additional... Okay, screw everything. I'm running straight to the elevator. I don't like that frenzy at all. I guess we do need to change up my runes a little bit for this next boss fight. But yes, this area is right before the boss. I do think there are some of those bloodstone chunk enemies to fight. You could fight them. They do have a chance to drop some bloodstone chunks if you're after those. There is going to be an enemy later on that also has them. And so far, everything's going okay. Just want to make sure I have maximum blood vials for this next boss and that my runes are changed up a bit. So, I don't think I've done this for a while, but for the second time in this episode, I'm actually going to head back to the Hunter's Dream. Now that we've snagged this elevator. This elevator also takes you back to the very beginning. A fantastic pickup. Highly recommend it. But yeah, I'll be right back because I'm going to the Dream. Alright. Now that I've taken care of that, I decided to swap out my... I think I changed the rune that increases my poison resistance for the one that will actually give me more stamina. Yeah, that's the one I did. So, now that we have that, let's go fight the boss. The boss of this area, I don't know how to classify it. I'm going to abuse the cannon again. I apologize if you do not have the cannon. But yeah, I'm going to use it because it makes this boss way, way, way easier. So get the cannon, because it's really stinking awesome. The entire game we've been plagued by this enemy. Amygdala is the boss of this area. And I don't like it / her. It's kind of rough. Basically, its only weak part are the parts of its arm. Now to reach the arm, it's highly advised if you have a two-handed weapon, you get as much reach on it as possible. Because hitting the arms is sometimes problematic. Now this is one fight I just do not recommend. Ooh, nice. Okay, we'll get staggered. I do not recommend to actually lock on until a certain phase. This beginning phase, I want to dodge that. Highly recommend you don't, because aiming for the arms is going to be very problematic if you're just focused on the head. Okay, jumping up here, that was really cool. Ooh, I almost hit its head. If you couldn't guess, the weak point of this boss is its cranium. Now, I'm going to save my cannon shots and my bone marrow ash pretty much the end of this. Getting so close. But the end of this boss fight, because the second phase of this fight is a don't like that attack. I don't like lasers, those hurt a lot. I'm going to save all my bullets for the end of this boss fight, because it's going to do something that is going to make it way harder to defeat. Because, you know, up to this point, don't puke on me, don't puke on me. Don't like that attack either. Don't like a lot of attacks this thing has to offer. You can kind of tell it's going to heal its arms again, which is okay by me. So far, things could be going better. Nice. It's really just a war of attrition versus this boss. And fun fact, Amygdala is a part of our brain. That's what it's named after. Cool. Nice. Okay, good. I got a headshot in. Quite literally, because the head will almost do 1.5 the damage if you hit it. Oh no, this attack. When it does this sort of psychic ground slam attack, that's the only way I can really describe it, is a perfect time to actually aim for its head. And you know, speaking of its head, it's pop it full of a cannon shot. Stagger it and get the visceral attack. Nice. Okay, that did a little more damage than I was expecting. Great. Now it's going into phase 2. Amygdala will rip off its arms, and now hitting its weak spot is going to be a lot harder. Because it's holding its own arms, you really can't aim for the arms anymore. So our primary target is actually going to be its head. The one problem is, it does not make its head vulnerable all the time. Only after doing this specific attack, I can maybe get in there. Nice. Okay, all I need now is like one last hit. Man, doing it with a boss at this level actually makes it a bit more bearable, I must say. So far, things are looking good. Should not run into attacks. That's probably be a bad idea. Let's just keep avoiding the lasers. Hopefully you have the cannon. It has no HP! What?! Come on, dude. Give me a break. Hopefully you'll be able to reach its head. Come on. I do not like this guy. Just jumps around all the time. Here's one more attack. Could shoot it with a cannon, but... Oh my god, that was the best way to end that fight. Holy cow. That is another great one defeated. Oh man, we'll get another chalice, and yeah, the Nightmare Frontier. I'm kind of not a fan. Let's actually read what that chalice has to say, though. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Lorne is a tragic land that was devoured by the sands. The tragedy that struck this ailing land of Lorne is said to have its roots in the scourge of the beast. Some have made the dreaded explanation that Yarnum may be next. Spooky. Alrighty. Yeah, that's another optional boss taken down. Not really sure too much on the story behind this place, other than the fact that it's creepy, and I really don't like those frenzy enemies. But thank you all so much for watching this episode, and, well, in the next part, we start another optional area. See you guys then. Bye.